Hello everyone, welcome to the HCP Podcast, episode 3. Joined with me here, we have the one and only Foss the Gamer.
AKA Foss the Gamer, AKA Foss the Combatant, AKA Foss the Maestro, AKA Foss the G, AKA Foss the OG, AKA Foss the HCP, AKA Foss the CloudHigh TV.
AKA
y'all know
the
me.
AKA.
AKA also known as.
And as you just heard, we also have the one and only Dick that is very lump Dick.
Why would you call me this?
Sorry, I couldn't
Getting
help it.
cyberbullied. I'm gonna call bully hunters.
Mm,
This is what this is all about.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's me, the one and only Zhamingo. So let's just get right into it with the first topic. So, first, you have something ready, I've heard.
Oh yeah, right. So we decided to go with a couple just small I guess you could call them ideas or whatever. And the
Yeah.
one that the homie Jay, aka JK XO, presented to us. One of them I ended up going with was idea number 4, which is what would make a good what anime would make a good game. And the anime I ended up thinking about would have probably been
Okay,
High School of the Dead.
Just a quick thing for people that don't know. Basically, he posted a long list of ideas we could talk about on the podcast, and we're using a few of that ideas now on this podcast. So that's what he's referring to, just to let you all know. But continue first.
Word, good catch on that. Yeah, I'm gonna address that. Yeah, that was a good catch. Yeah, so
Thank you.
the one I ended up going with was I think I'll end up going with High School of the Dead, and I'll turn it into a visual novel, just because it has all the elements to it. It's you got story. It's you could probably put fighting into it, but more than likely it probably just end up being just a book basically.
Yeah.
Choices, decisions.
Wait, what anime was it again?
High School of the Dead.
High School of Dead. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
That
I'd
that
put
was
it as a visual novel. You can't really make it actiony.
it actually. Yeah. What do you think of it? I mean, did it even finish off with a finale? I'm pretty sure it didn't. It just stopped suddenly.
Well, I never watched it. I'm just thinking how much of a cop-out it would be if I said Ace Attorney.
Actually, technically it works because it's an anime now.
But it's already...
Yeah.
It's already
a
video
game.
game.
Yeah.
Already
Did
out
you
it.
change anything about it?
Alright,
I mean,
now
it's
how
actually
about
a
you,
really
Jay?
good anime. Oh, I would here's the thing, right? I mean, this isn't an anime that would be good for a game, right? But anime I would really want to see as a game is Kill la Kill. Ooh.
I mean, they kind of did that. I seen a game that was similar to it. Well, not similar to it. It was it was close to it. It's called Akiva's Trip or whatever.
Yeah, but there was supposed to come a game out for it. I did some research.
seriously?
Yeah, there was a game supposed to come out for it, but it never came out. It got cancelled.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I got so sad because it was one of my favorite animes. But anyways, is there anything any of you want to add on, or else we'll just continue on?
Well, I haven't actually watched Golden Kamuy yet. I don't even know how to say it, but I feel like it could be a good adventure game or something. I've just read the synopsis so far. I actually haven't watched any episodes, but it could probably be similar to Uncharted, just a different setting.
Yeah.
'Cause I mean-
it's the same with me too. I've kind of heard of it, but I've never really looked into it.
Not gonna lie, I know nothing of that. Not gonna lie.
Okay, so it takes place in the late Meiji era, which I'm pretty sure is when Japan starts to westernize. So a little bit after America came by with our frigates that Japan had never seen before, and it's hey, open your country so that everyone else can trade with you, or
Oh, okay.
we'll invade you.
Sounds
Oh,
like
Jesus
sounds like
Christ.
Civilization Revolution, but on like on like Super Saiyan level.
I think
Oh my
that's
God.
probably the best like
I just
size
like
upgrade version.
yeah. I like remembered like a really good anime that could probably be a game. Like I can't remember the full title, but I'm pretty sure it's called like Iron Fortress in like the English title.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like the Attack of Titan like rip off, just where it's like small
Yeah,
zombies.
it's like them fighting like zombies or whatever, like on a train, right?
Yeah, and the main guy is like kind
he
of
like
like
a wuss
half
at
human, half
first.
zombie. Yeah, and then he becomes like a badass at the end, like
Mhm.
just like usual tropes. Yeah.
I could watch that actually, but
Don't spoil
Wait,
like the
haven't you
whole thing
watched?
for me, bro.
I have.
Oh wait, you both haven't watched the entire thing?
I haven't watched the entire thing. I've seen like most
I
of
don't
it. I'm at the
exactly
part
watch
where I
it,
think
but
like the
I-
girl betrayed them.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, I'll just say this right now. If anyone watching this and you too, you should go check it out. It's really good.
Extremely.
I mean,
It's
I
like
think
the Iron
it's. I would.
Fortress or whatever.
Yeah, I would put it in like my top 10 of like the best anime out there. But that's just me personally. But anyways, do we have any more things we want to add here?
Nah, I think we're pretty good.
Yeah,
Nice,
I think we're good, to be honest. Lump, do you have anything?
That was really damn quick, not gonna lie, but
Told
I
you.
don't think so.
Oh yeah. Okay, well let's move on to like the one that I prepared, which is which anime got you really into anime, and what did it like give you like? What did it make you see like an anime?
So wait, who's gonna start it off?
First, you can go first if you want.
All right, cause yeah, I was just talking to y'all about this not too long ago. It was yeah, like 10 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was-
basically we talked a bit before like the podcast. We probably should have recorded that and saved it for the podcast, but we did kind of talk a bit, like had a bit of a homie talk. But
Yeah.
yeah, continue first.
Yeah, but I got like a little bit of a better like mind of it. Yeah, but if it was one anime that probably got me into like just anime itself, it'd definitely be Naruto. Just because I had to actually find out about like the Japanese episodes. Because before then I was just watching anime and like dub. So yeah, so Naruto got me into it.
Yeah, and you, Lump?
Well, I was just a small child, so I didn't really know that it was anime. But
I'm.
I gotta say, it's probably either this French show that aired on I think Nickelodeon. It was called Code Lyoko. That's very
Yeah,
strange.
that's on Cartoon Network.
Yeah. Or probably Naruto or Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, like now that you said Nickelodeon, right? I'm thinking of Avatar right now. Ooh.
Or oh no, yeah, hands down, there's definitely Avatar. That I,
Wait, so Code
remember
Lyoko
that
was
show.
an anime though? I never knew that.
I mean, it was French, but kind of had some similarities with the style. It's just had every character for some reason had massive foreheads.
Don't get me started on that, yo.
It
Alita,
looks
yo.
really weird, man. Like,
Oh,
their
no.
eyes are
Alita-
always so far apart.
Or
It's
I
not a
yeah,
good shot.
I had like the biggest dome out of everybody. Same with Oric, yo.
I think it's like a racist like like version of like Japanese people.
Alright, you know what? Ah shit, alright, hang on. I'm just gonna show you a screenshot.
Okay. Okay, let's see this amazing screenshot. But yeah. But have you both like watched like Avatar?
Look at those
Ooh.
foreheads.
Oh my god, those fucking foreheads.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Like, Ooh. Like zoom in on those foreheads. Like what? Wait, it's
Yeah, I
like
see.
okay, like the girl that's beside, like I'm guessing that's a girl, right? But the girl that's beside the person with glasses, is she a girl?
I honestly don't remember. I don't
Who?
think
Which one?
so,
The one
but
with
it is a
the
possibility.
wait, what color shirt?
Like the what? Like the pink, like
purple.
no purple. Yeah, purple.
Oh, no, it's a
I'm
dude.
colorblind. Wait,
Yeah.
it is?
That's a dude.
Yeah.
It's a trap. It's like the first trap like, ever.
No, shut your mouth.
It's a cartoon
Your mouth
trap.
right now.
No, what you mean?
It's great.
That's a fucking trap. You can't tell me that's not a trap.
Yo, you never heard how dude sounded though? That's a dude though.
I never watched that yet. I've never seen that.
Oh my goodness.
That's a trap though. That's a trap. I can
No
definitely
way,
tell
man.
that's.
Those one shit, dude. That was a kid show. No. No, don't do this.
He's like, no.
No,
Don't
don't
do
ruin my
this.
childhood. Don't ruin my childhood.
It's bad enough they had massive foreheads like that. Shit, man.
Wait, is that like the cartoon version of like giant boobs in the anime?
Wait, a what?
No, it's the
Like of
French
giant
version.
boobs, like so, like like instead of like the French version of like in like Japanese animes they have like big boobs, right?
Yeah.
So that's like the French version where they just have big fat fucking foreheads.
Yeah. Probably, yeah. Matter of fact, wasn't there like? Oh yeah, I remember. It was
Yo,
like that one
my
girl
son.
that. It's that one girl that used to pick on all of them, but for some reason always liked Ori.
It has just made a complete fuck.
Just had to do it too.
I'm trying to think. All right. Wait, was that everybody? Yeah, we got-
Watching anime that was most.
yeah, that was everybody from the anime that got. Yeah, the anime that got him in the anime, right?
Yeah, like the anime got me in, right? I was just watching like Pokemon on YouTube, cause like just watching like the like illegally on YouTube, like cause there was like episodes all around, right?
No.
So-
It wasn't illegally on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
It wasn't.
like,
Quotation marks.
no. Yeah. For legal reasons, I can't like say, right? But
I don't know. I'm just
basically,
messing with you,
one
bro.
day-
I don't care. Yeah, I'm just
I
messing
took
with you,
your
bro.
Gulag. Like, I found like a Tokyo Ghoul like series, which I watched it, right. Never, so I couldn't find like a specific episode, like. But then like classmate told me about like a site to watch anime. Oh!
Hold on, bro. Yo, bro. Your
I got-
mic sounding crazy.
Hold on. Oh wait.
Or my dude sound like he was
Fast.
on some T-Pain real quick, like.
You like that.
Or he sounded like he was
Oh.
on some T-Pain for a second. I was like, well, what? He was like, when T-Pain get on here?
Angela Merkel's got a hold of holding him hostage.
Oh my
They
god.
won't release me.
Oh, let me see. It might be on my side. Like, it's not,
I mean, hey man,
no. It says I'm like 100% connected.
our schools don't force us to learn German.
Oh yeah.
Like I got a pass on not learning German.
Oh really?
There.
Yeah.
All right, we good.
It's quite sweet. Quite sweet.
My friend's complaining because he doesn't like German, but he has to learn it along with English and Danish in school.
Rip.
All right, come on, yeah. We gotta get back on topic, yeah.
Yeah, but quick thing. I mean, like weird thing is I want to learn Russian more than like German. But moving on now. just a quick fat slipped in there. But okay, limp, yeah, lump, whatever. You can say your
Oh my god.
limp.
You know
lump.
that dog from the webcomic where everything's on fire and it just says this is fine?
Yeah.
I feel like that's me right now.
Oh, word. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. My lab's so oversaturated. Jesus fucking Christ. But okay, lump. What was your thing? Oh Jesus.
It was the what's the best feature of a game and why? So, I mean, I suppose I'll start us off with, it either depends. It has to be, because it depends on each genre, right? So,
Yeah.
like, if it's a fighting game, the animations will play a huge role in, like, your iframes.
Oh yeah.
The hitboxes, that'd be huge. Really, really big focus on the gameplay and the animation. But I mean, if it's just a visual novel, I mean, it's a genre, but I really don't consider them games. But you know, it'd just be the story. What else would you need aside from story and maybe some good drawings?
I mean, yeah, like
yeah.
visual novels
I mean,
is not
have
just.
you seen Perfect Date or whatever it is?
Nah.
Shit's mean.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, as far as like visual novels go, for me, like the one thing that gets on my nerves about visual novels is they try to. It's like what you said. Like, yeah, they tell a good story, but the problem is they don't give you enough control in it.
They're really not games.
Yeah. So it's like some of
Why
them are
play a
really
visual
games,
novel when you can
but
just
most of them are
read
not.
and make graphic
Yeah.
novel?
Like Persona,
I've
those
never-
are games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been fan of like what are those kind of games called again?
Visual novels?
Yeah, visual novels. Yeah, I've never been a fan of them really. But but that's mostly because I haven't gone down like the hole that is visual novels. I've only like seen the tip of it, where it's like a bunch of like anime hentai games, like visual novels.
Yeah, the best one I
Oh,
ever
hang on.
recommend to y'all is Persona. Like Persona 3 and up is
Yeah.
like really good. Those are like the visual novels you probably get into the best. But just
I
about
just got
every
a
other one,
terrible
you probably
idea.
just be like, I mean, it's good for a let's
Alright.
play. Just like,
Alright, check this shit out. So, it's alright. So, I got an idea for one of the worst games that could possibly be made. A shooter, but it's a match 3.
What?
wait, what do you
You
mean by it's a
match-
match 3?
Like a Candy Crush and shit.
Oh, you mean
no.
like that?
So in order to aim and shoot, you have to do the match 3 mini game.
Oh, nah.
Yeah, it's real bad, isn't it?
Extremely. Who would make a game like that? Be like, okay, you gotta load up. Be like, okay, you gotta match square. You gotta match
Honestly,
3 squares.
I
Okay, you
probably
load it
know a
up.
few
You need to
people-
hurry up and get like diamonds.
I probably know a few people who would make it just as a joke.
Oh my god. Ah, Jesus Christ, that's great. Oof, 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 oof.
So,
But,
what do you think some of the best features of games?
like, I've like personally for me, right? When it comes to like games I usually play, I'm kind of more over to the competitive side of games. So I would usually care more about like the gameplay being fluent.
And the balance and everything.
Yeah, like gameplay, like balance and stuff. That's the most important thing. Graphics comes second, and story that's nice, right? But that's not like important to me. Depending on the game I'm looking for.
If you're
Yeah.
playing competitively, then story really doesn't matter at all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it does.
yeah,
Not unless it's like trivia or something.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
For me personally, I'm more of like a single player story mode type of guy. Yeah, and like
Right.
with me, graphics don't matter as long as the game's good. But usually, the better games end up having better graphics because I guess
Yeah.
everybody solely focuses on that and not story. Because it's like I played good games that had good graphics and all that, but the story sucked.
I like how like now. Okay, go ahead. You can finish.
Oh no, that was all I was saying. Now just then, I ended up regretting buying them.
Yeah, like the thing is that I feel like a lot of games are like new games, like entirely new graphics, so new and advanced, even though it's like looks the same these days, because like the graphics has come to like a point where it can't get any better. So it's just like people saying it's better, right? But it looks exactly the same.
Oh yeah.
Off ray tracing, cough.
Yeah.
Real time ray tracing, my bad. NVIDIA, please.
Matter of fact, yeah, I can name one game that kind of shocked me how bad it ended up being, or at least being like received. Like the Destiny games, I thought they was gonna be received pretty well because the people at Halo made them, right?
Mhm.
But
But
it
the thing
ended
about
up being
Destiny,
bad.
Yeah, it's just a paid version of Warframe, basically.
Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's like I hear that you only get to play like a certain amount of story, and then you gotta buy like a season pass for the rest of it or something like that.
Yeah.
That was like for the first
I
one.
mean,
I don't know if they fixed it in the second one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that first one was enough to turn me off to the first series. I was like, yeah, I'm not about to spend like $60-something or
no, I
like
do gotta say,
or
do
like
you guys remember when
120 something euros.
Sorry.
Yeah, but yeah, like 120 or whatever like amount of euros for like that much.
Yeah, DLC cost is ridiculous, just like Paradox games. But speaking about graphics, you remember Quantum Leap came out and it looks so damn realistic. Like it looked like a
Ooh.
movie.
No, I never got to play the Quantum Leap.
Quantum Break. Did I say Quantum Leap?
Counter Break.
Yeah, I know what you meant though. Yeah, I never got to play it though.
I don't even know what it is really, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's so it's like people just forgot about it. It got released 2 years ago, and it was one of the best looking games to have come out.
Nah, it's not that, bro. It's
What
just it's like Mirror Edge. It didn't get advertised that good. Like Mirror Edge,
Right,
is
yeah,
like
the marketing wasn't that great. And everyone
Yeah.
forgot.
Yeah. Hmm.
Damn.
because I remember like
It's-
seeing my homie play
it's
Mirror Edge.
pretty
I'm
good.
like, whoa.
Yeah.
From
Definitely.
what I've seen. And at the time, the graphics really pushed ahead.
Yeah, it's a lot of games like that, but the problem is a lot of times their marketing ends up like I don't know who their marketing managers be. It's
Well,
like they be like
also-
retired athletes that had like drug problems or something. That's how I be feeling like they agents, like the marketing people are. Like they just like really horrible with how they like market.
Problem is, you have really good games, but they just don't have the budget for the market.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Skullgirls is pretty good fighter, but the thing is that the company literally would have gone bankrupt if it didn't do as well if it did on release. They could not afford marketing for it.
Ooh.
If I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah. Well, let's actually do one more question, I think.
Okay, shoot. I'm down for it.
Let's take one more. Okay. Which games release you stress and which games give you stress?
Okay, so I can
I
actually
thought
do
we
this.
were gonna do pet peeves, but okay.
Yeah, I can actually do this like pretty easily. Cause
We
I
can
don't know,
do
I'm gonna
peeves
go with my
after
let's
this one.
plays. I'm gonna go with my let's plays on this one. Cause the ones
Like
that
give you
caused me,
stress or like takes it off?
takes it off. Like the ones that probably caused me the least amount of stress would have been my race series that I just started playing. Well, that I just finished. Yeah. Like it would have been
Ooh.
that. But the one that's probably caused me the most stress was definitely my Mega Man. Yeah, Mega Man Battle Network 1. And it's mainly because it's not even the bosses. The bosses are easy. Like I destroy the bosses. It's the wild like enemies. Like they
Ooh.
kill me like all the time. Like all the time.
Yeah, I can get that.
Oh, that sucks. At least sounds like it sucks like hell. Ooh.
And now you get
And-
ready because you're thinking, I'm like, okay, like the boss is probably gonna beat me or whatever. The boss does like only 2 things. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Like I had one boss that just literally like just threw rocks at me like the whole time. Like no, I lie to you not. Like like he literally just threw nothing but rocks at me. I'm like, wait, this is it? This is your game plan? Like so what happens after that? Like he summons like this big thing that shoots lasers, but the problem is the lasers only aim like at one spot and they slowly rise up. So it's like
Well,
you
here's
have
the
plenty of time to dodge. It takes it like a minute to shoot at you.
You are talking about Mega Man here, though.
Yes,
so...
I am. I will show y'all the clip later. I got y'all later.
Ooh.
I gotta say, one of the games. Actually, it's just a whole kind of games. I cannot stand stealth games for the life of me. It stresses me out too much. Like, I'd rather play Payday. I would be less stressed on Payday 2 going loud
Wait, seriously?
on, yeah, dude. Mayhem or Deathwish Loud on Hoxton Breakout, I'd rather do that than any stealth game. I just hate playing stealth games. I don't know why.
I hated playing Payday, man. Like, yo, that,
I mean,
it got too real.
I'd rather take the pressure, like just playing Hearts of Iron or Europa Universalis even.
I mean, depending like if. I mean, I'm kind of the same way when it comes like. To be honest, the game that like, cause like my mentality of like games really is like games are just generally like to bring out any kind of emotion like rage and stuff. So like personally for me, the game that brings out like the most I would say is like League of Legends personally, just cause it like sometimes it stresses me like off, like gets the stress off my back, and then sometimes it like stresses me completely out.
Okay. So wait, I got a question
Nice
for y'all
voice crack.
to add to this.
Yeah.
Okay, what game made you rage quit the worst?
Ooh.
Y'all
But
want me to
wait,
go
one
first?
question. Did I lag out there? Back there?
No.
No, you good.
Okay. But sure, you can go first.
Yeah, for me, the game would have to be Kingdoms of Amalur. Because I beat just about everybody up to like this one boss. Like he just one-shots me. It just ain't make no sense. Like it was just a pure one shot. Like I defeated just about every boss like it was nothing. He just one-shots me. As if like the level jumped from like it's as if he was like 30 levels above me out of nowhere. I rage quit. I sold that game back to GameStop immediately. That's how mad I got. I was like, yeah, forget this game.
Wow.
I ended up getting the game back because I wanted to play it again. Because it was like Skyrim,
I
but like
see.
more fighters.
Yeah.
So you're a masochist. Got it.
Oh my god. You wanna go lump now?
I don't really rage quit games. I rage quit because of other players.
That counts.
Specifically, players that will play with me. Like, if they refuse to listen, cooperate, or anything, or just are like doing shit on purpose, like trying to get you to lose, then shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
I remember very distinctly. I just got up and walked away from my computer after leaving a game because it was basically back to back. I had these let's see, what was it? Remember one time it was League of Legends, even though I was playing on North American servers.
Yeah.
I got a pre-made of four Spanish speakers because none of them were speaking English. I typed. I think it was GLHF. I don't know. I didn't type at all, except for like one or two things. I got paired up with them twice in a row. Then they reported me because I wasn't speaking their language.
Oh wow.
This was a time when Tribunal was having a shit show and everything in League of Legends, so like it was just automated based on the amount of reports you got. So I
Yeah.
got a 2-week ban.
Oh.
Like, it sucked, man. They weren't pinging or anything. I like right before because we won the first game. The second game it went terrible because they all were just, I don't know what the hell they were doing. It was just all bad. Like, they kept typing out my my summoner name, so I was like, wait, what are they saying? And then they typed what I can only assume was report. Here's the thing, I got reported in the first game, even though I went like, I think I had almost 30 kills as Vayne.
Sounds like they was hating on you, bro.
But no, it gets better. I was playing Dota, right? And since Dota has voice chat, so I had one guy, our mid laner, kept mic spamming music. So I muted him. Then we had a guy, because I really don't like muting people when there's voice chat in a game like that, because maybe they won't ping missing, but they'll say missing over voice. So I just had this guy that kept complaining every time he died, and then he went AFK into the woods and started farming, leaving his lane, so they just killed the tower for free.
Oh,
So there was no pressure. So then what wound up happening was me and my friend were playing 2 versus 4 at one point. So we literally couldn't do anything, and then we started to get flamed by the other guys when
rip.
because one guy was roaming but then also went to the woods. So we had 2 people not showing on the map, while we had 1 in the mid and then 2 in the safe lane, which is basically the lane the carry would farm in for support. Because it varies depending on what side on the map, like it's not all going to bottom lane.
What lane was he playing?
So in Dota you have the safe lane and then the off lane. So the off lane is kind of like top lane, but again it changes. So like the Radiant off lane, 2 teams, the Radiant and Dire. The Radiant off lane is top, but then the Dire off lane is bottom. It is flipped. So the safe lane is of course the opposite of those. And so you can't really farm at all when it's 10 minutes in and you're playing against 4 people and they're diving you. Because they just got all the XP in the world that they wanted. Because he had like 4 times before just straight up stopping playing the game. I was like, you know, I can't. So I actually left the game. And I took off my headset walking away. I was just screaming, complaining about Russians at that point. Those are like the 2 times I rage quit. Like I can play Hand Simulator without getting angry at all. But like, shit, man, when it's other people just being complete asses, can't do much.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am Brad.
And you and you need
I
to get
would
to like a
love to
sandwich.
play that.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with that is that for some reason, no matter what I do, it runs at it's like it's locked at 15 FPS.
Ooh.
I don't
That
know why, and it really disappoints me because I can't refund it either.
Ooh. Wait, how many hours do you have on it?
Figure out, well, huh?
How many hours do you have on it?
No, it's just because I've had it for so long.
Oh,
And I do have 3 hours in it, but
Rip.
it really sucks, man. I really wanted to play it, but it was just like, you know what? I'm gonna run really poorly for no reason. Because I know for a fact my specs are up, or I can run it. I mean, if I can run Final Fantasy 15, I'm pretty sure I could run I Am Bread.
Oh yeah.
But like to like come back to the like thing you talked about, like I played once like a league, like I don't really can't remember since last time I rage quit, right? But one of the closest times I can remember, right, was me playing a league game. I came came in with a Yasuo main, which for anyone that doesn't know, like the character Yasuo from League, or like the guys that main him, if you hear anyone say they are Yasuo mains, you should probably run the other direction as fast as you can.
Yasuo mains are probably the same kind of people that would cosplay as Naruto characters.
Yeah.
And watch Naruto Shippuden though. Because Shippuden, let's be real, Shippuden was the worst part. Like the original
Wait, is that?
100 episodes or whatever. Huh?
I don't know. Boruto's been doing.
I
don't know. I
well,
haven't
'cause
seen the
thing
rest
is-
of Boruto, but I haven't liked it so far.
I mean, my favorite is like
So-
the original one. Like
Yeah,
the-
because Naruto's... Okay, in the original Naruto, they actually had world building and everything. And then Shippuden, they were like, let's forget about all the character building and world building and just do shit.
I
like
don't
duke
know.
it out.
Like I agree with y'all to a T. The only people I feel like like the side characters that actually still got like growth development was probably still Shikamaru and maybe Neji. That was about it.
Yeah.
Just about everybody else was like the same.
Yeah. But like back to the thing, right? This guy was like so fucking cocky. Like he got fed, right? But it got to the point where he was so cocky, right? And it was just like flameless, right? And I don't know why I keep saying right, but at like the end, he just started like saying, "Oh yeah, I'm running towards mid, towards your tower," and it was inting so hard. It was so fucking annoying.
And intentionally dying. It's always great.
Yeah,
Let's see though. Something that's really annoying is when like people get a big head when they play against someone that is just, you can tell that they have no clue what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
And then like you might be counterpicked, but they'll still poke fun at you. Like what was it? I remember I was forced to lock in middle first because otherwise everyone was gonna start losing gold. I think I picked Storm Spirit in Dota, and then I immediately got hard countered by Silencer, because Storm Spirit he likes to spam spells after level 6. The thing is, Silencer, he has an ability where he will do damage to you and silence you once you cast a spell. And his ultimate is a global silence. And then another one of his abilities is every time you cast a spell, it refreshes the duration. And what it does is, for the duration, your health and mana gets drained over time. But as Storm Spirit, you want to keep using spells because of your passive, it's overload.
Yeah.
So every time after you use an ability, your next auto attack slows and deals bonus magic damage.
Oh wow.
But if you're placed against the Silencer, who punishes you for casting spells, and your team comp is set up because everyone picked greedy, so no matter what lane you swapped with, it wouldn't have mattered because either way it was a bad matchup because I didn't have any good support characters.
Yeah. Now
It's
you know
like-
one.
It's like you know, it's almost as if in this game called Dota, where picks matter more than mechanical skill most of the time, because it's a lot like chess and rock paper scissors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot more strategy than it is like button mashing. Actual mechanical skill. But I gotta say, I won't come back to League just because they want every character to do tons of damage.
Ooh.
I remember the tank meta. I remember when there was no point in playing carries because you could just play literally anything else and do the same.
Ooh,
Shit, man, I would out damage the fed enemy ADC as Volibear top. Just tank.
Yeah. But nah, they do have a lot of game like characters and all that. Like, cause even in Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, like they buffed the crap out of Rock Lee again. Cause I think it was Storm Revolution, Rock Lee was kind of okay, like as far as like being strong, but it's like they like Ubered him, like in the fourth one.
Yeah, I haven't played any of those games, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I really would like to. I love the style with cell shading and everything. But alright, so I think the last one was anime pet peeves.
Yeah.
Going on to the next thing.
Oh, yeah.
First, I
Wow,
think
we
you have
didn't even
a
get
lot of
into that?
things to say.
Okay.
I
Hang
think
on.
you have a lot of things you want to say here.
I want to start.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, I
I
got
feel
you.
like we should go before Fost goes, because he's probably gonna have the longest one. So I'll just go and
Yeah, go
say
for it.
this real quick. Derp
Okay,
frame.
sure.
I really hate it when the animators. Well, I can understand.
But that's like a mid-frame usually, like if you just go pause it, like pause.
But the thing is, in like stuff like Black Clover, right?
Mm-hmm.
My friend wanted me to watch it. There are so many derp frames. When it's not even mid-animation, it's terrible.
Oh yeah.
Like, you could be at the climax of some arcs, and oh my gosh, some of the characters look so damn bad.
Ooh,
Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Shapoon's actually a heavy
'Cause the
example of
thing
that.
is-
Surprisingly. I said surprisingly, Shapoon's actually a pretty good example of that.
Yeah, but they will put more effort into animating the new opening like every 15 episodes
Yeah, that's so
than
stupid.
rather than the actual thing. Like, I swear that's where most of their budget goes, because it's had like 4 or 5 different openings now, I think.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Is that everything, Lump?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go on a quick rant. Like, one of my peeves, right? One of them is just like giant harem animes. Because I was like... Thing is, like... I have basically watched every dub anime that has anything to do with magic, almost. That I find exciting. So, like, I have had a lot of experience with harem anime. Like, oh, this guy, he's really powerful. He's like the demon lord. Oh shit, he gets a lot of bitches. And it's so fucking annoying. Like, I watched a few, right? Just to like, okay, I'm gonna give it a chance. But after a while, I've just become so fucking done with it. It's just like, no, stop it. Like, no. And the other one, that you brought me on now, is like making openings all the time. Like, just like every third episode, boom, new opening. Meanwhile, they could use that budget for like sometimes it's actually great, because sometimes there comes like a really good song out of it. So I won't complain about that, right? But
Yeah, but other times it's like when you dump all your animation budget into an opening, and then you're
Yeah.
just left with mediocre main stuff. It's
yeah, like then they might as well just make like a fucking music video, might as well. But like, yeah, I do think they shouldn't do that, right? Even though if sometimes there does come amazing music out of it, I feel like they should just like focus on the anime, make an opening, right?
Yeah.
Then at the end, probably like, I love what like Killer Kill, right? They had like 2 openings in all, I'm pretty sure. One like up to the halfway, then one towards the end, and then they had like an end like soundtrack of it, which was good. Like probably one of the best like anime like tracks out there.
I forgot to mention this one, but the really bad 3D animations that they'll add. Like, no, because it's like, I hate how they will have one style and then all of a sudden switch to 3D for like a fight scene or something.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes.
Don't get
But,
me
like-
started on Black fucking Swordsman. I'm gonna get so fucking mad. Oh.
But if it's like if it's all 3D like the Godzilla movie, for example, that is coming out in Japan, that I have no problem with that if it's just consistent. Right? But once it switches on, because you know that it's not gonna be good, that the transition's never good 2D to 3D.
Yeah. No, it isn't.
Yeah. Oh my god.
The animation always looks so janky too. They hit the uncanny valley with movements, no matter the anatomy for the object that they're trying to animate.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's true though.
Like I can't remember if I'm saying the name of this anime right, but like Black Swordsman or whatever it's called. What's it called again? Fuck, can't remember off my tongue. But literally, it was like the
Oh,
first.
wait, are you talking about Berserk?
Yeah, Berserker! Fuck yeah! Oh, like the first season was so good, right? Then the second season, right? The fucking animation, they had to go fuck it up. I was okay with having like shitty anime animation. I was fine with that. But then they were like, oh, let's do 3D. That's like a great fucking idea. and then they went and fucked it completely up. It's so depressing, literally.
Right.
Like the
Right.
story is still good, right? But
Yeah.
Alright, Faust.
Okay, so like I agree with y'all on a lot of
Unbelievable.
that. Yeah, as far as that goes, I agree with y'all on a lot of that. But yeah, to add like 2 new ones to it too. So so the first one I'm gonna go is the fact that like when it comes to the mechanics of how like they make, like you know how like usually like the main character is usually weaker than the one nice guy or the nice ally. Like for instance, Naruto. Like he was like being trashed by Sasuke all the time.
yeah.
Like of course he gets better and all that, but it's like I don't know. It's like the progression like at some points wasn't like realistic. At some points it was, but at some other points it wasn't. And I'm getting tired of that because it happens a lot more than people think.
Yeah.
I think if they're gonna do stuff like that, they need, again, they gotta be consistent. You can't have inconsistency if it's in the story. It's like, oh, all of a sudden this guy got really powerful, but we're not gonna explain how, why, or when, how long it took.
Or we're just gonna give him a cop out.
Let's just chalk it up to it was natural.
Not even gonna lie, right?
Yeah,
like
they'll
the
give him a
first
cop
time,
out
like,
too.
Like the first time I watched like Naruto, right? When Naruto like goes on his way like to train with like Master Jiraiya, I like thought there was like a full episode for that, like a full thing, like that we were gonna see them train a bit, right? But like then they didn't, right? And it actually kind of pissed me off. I was so disappointed.
Oh nah,
like,
bro, they did. You know what happened?
What?
Yeah, they did. You know what happened?
Yeah, like flashbacks and stuff, right?
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Yeah, it's so annoying. That's the thing I hate about Shippuden. Like, they decided, oh yeah, let's put more lore in at the last second and just make a million fucking flashbacks. Like, there's entire episodes that are flashbacks. It's so annoying.
Yep. Alright, let me get to the last one. So yeah, and then my last one, y'all might think this is funny, I do. But it's like, I don't know if y'all ever noticed this, like in some of the opening scenes for, like the opening and closing scenes for some of these animes, like usually when it involves fighting, you ever notice they usually have like this real nice guy, whatever, and then the hero beats them, and they're never in the anime or in the manga? Yeah, I was talking to the homies about this, yo.
Character.
Yeah.
They have a really good character that they could keep in as like, yeah, this guy's pretty cool. He could fit the cast, and then they forget about him.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to go back to this again, but Naruto, like the first Naruto, like the big fat dude who Naruto fight, he knocked him out of the anime. I'm like, yo, how you gonna knock somebody out of a show?
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, they just
maybe
knocked
he
him
was
out of the show.
Like, maybe he was supposed to be the main character, but then Naruto was like, nah, fuck you, and then took his spot.
You know,
they just kicked him out the show.
For real.
I want there to be an anime where it's like you're following the journey of a side character, right? Like you have the hero, and then you have the side character who does everything to help the hero.
Like, I mean, you could kind of say, like, I think we have to.
It would be so mundane, but I mean.
Yeah, I would watch it. Would be so great. It would, like this. The thing is about being different, like with anime, it can help out a lot. Like, do you guys remember the esport anime, like the anime that was like an MMO?
Yeah.
That was like in Chinese.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like that wasn't even that good, right? It was okay, but not good. But got so high ratings because it was a new idea. No one has done it before. Usually it's just like, oh, we're inside a game.
Wait, when they make it? When they make it?
Yeah, like 2016, like.
Nah, they copied. Haxon.
Hexon, what? I don't know that one.
Haxon was this real old anime, which the concept was the same. You're in an MMO, fighting people and all that. Haxon did it before them. Haxon actually paved the way for a lot of like anime shows like that. Like
nah, but like one question I did, like the thing is like in this anime they're not like inside the game with like VR headsets and stuff. They're just playing on keyboards. That's the thing.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah,
like as
that's
far
the
as them
thing.
playing like on keyboards, yeah, that's original.
Yeah, that's how far the original idea can get you, because it went really far, even though it wasn't that good. But like,
Yeah, but that's
because
better
no
than
one
like
has
this.
done that.
Yeah, that's better than like
and
people getting sent like into the virtual reality world and all this other crap.
Yeah, and
You know-
people. Yeah. Go ahead. Lum.
There's actually a comic for one of the Dota characters called Axe, and he has this. I wouldn't call it an assistant. It's literally more like a pack mule character that just kind of follows him around. But it's like a story of both of them, mostly Axe, but it is also the. I wish I could remember the character's name.
Yeah.
But also the pack mule. It's like, yeah, okay, you got this really powerful guy, and then you have this very weak person that just carries around a backpack and all of his.
Oh yeah. Like this quiet type, yeah.
Yeah.
But back to like what you said about like watching like a side character. There's one
It could
anime
be
like. Yeah, it would be really good, but there's actually one anime that kind of come close to that. Not really. It's kind of disappointing, but like, you know Goblin Slayer, right?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
I like how like it's more
I
focused on like
agree.
one part, and it's like follows a smaller like adventure. Like it doesn't follow like the epic hero that saves the day and kills the demon lord. Like it just follows a guy who like focuses on like killing
Or
one type of
actually-
thing.
Shit, I wish I remembered the name. I have no clue how to pronounce it, but
Okay, just explain like what it's about, and I can probably say.
no. You know, I think it's Bacano. I'm not sure. I'm probably butchering the name. It's so basically it takes place in a bunch of different times, right? It's a 16 episode thing where like he takes place in America, and you have these guys that they went through a ritual or something while on a boat to America, I believe it was, where they all became immortal, and it's like the only way to kill them is to put your hand on their forehead or something and consume them, kind of like what is it, Highlander, I believe.
Yeah,
There
I
can
never
only
watched
be
none of
one.
that.
But
That sounds lit though.
like
Yeah, it sounds
really
really good.
enjoy that.
would
I
watch
really enjoy that kind of thing where it'll switch between years and it has different. It tells different stories, but it's still the same
that.
timeline, so to say. It's all interconnected. Right? It's just.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a puzzle, except not, I suppose.
Yeah. That actually reminds me of like the anime of like the four people that gets like linked together, so when one of them feels pain, the other one does.
Oh, never heard of that one.
I think I know what
It-
you're talking about.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it. I didn't like it really, but it seemed good. It's like okay. It's basically where like four people are like linked together, and then like basically like an experiment or something. I think it's like there's actually a goal in it, but I never learned the goal. I never watched that far.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up though.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's time we wrap this
we're-
up.
I think we're about 5 minutes over.
Yeah, hope you all enjoyed this podcast. Quickly, you can check me out at Zhamingo if this is not uploaded on my channel, but if it also is, you can check out Foss the Gamer, cool guy. You can also Squad gang, yeah. And then we got
Cool guy
Lump.
99.
We're just gonna go with that, but Lump, you wanna plug quickly because I don't know what the YouTube name.
Oh, it's just the name's Lump, dude.
Oh, Lump. You can go check out Lump. He's a sick man. He's a sick guy. But
I'm
anyway,
very-
that's all.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
he's
all,
very
folks.
sick. Go donate to him on Patreon.
yes, please. I'm a very sick individual. I need all the assistance I can get.
I'm done with y'all.
Yeah, fair. I don't blame you. That's it. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you.
Alright, make
We'll
sure y'all
see you
subscribe.
all. Hello everyone, welcome back to. Okay, start that. Okay, wait. What's the
Nice.
like? What do you call it again? Do we call it High Cloud TV or do we call it HCP?
No. We're still we're still HCP. Like
Hey,
the
okay,
podcast is HCP, but the whole team is the whole team is CloudHigh TV.
Okay, HCP. Okay.
Wait, isn't it High Cloud TV?
That's the team. But
Right.
the podcast
Everyone keeps
itself is just
reversing
named
itself.
HCP still.
It's really confusing, yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Hold up. Okay.
Should I just keep all this too while I'm at it?
Maybe it's like a
Oh,
cutout at the end, like a fails. But okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Let me try again. Okay. Okay, I got it this time. Okay, I got it.
Alright, go for it.